Views about this idea of what's going on behind the scenes in the Democratic Party, and what would actually be involved in Joe Biden potentially not being the nominee?
I mean, the logistics are daunting, to say the least. But I also want to talk about what is sort of the more abstract but just as important, which is that Democrats have a credibility issue now. They have just spent the last year trying to tell the American people that he's fine, he's up for the job. And if Democrats are now going to turn around and say, we want to replace our nominee, how are those same Democrats going to sell that case? So I think that there is the logistical question of actually replacing a nominee, but there's just as important making the sale, and I think that that's going to be a tall order for Democrats now.
What do you think happens now?
For normal people know they've been lied to all year. He doesn't have twice the energy of someone half his age. How many times did you hear nonsense like that? It's edited. You know, the video's edited. He's not wandering off. Oh, he froze. No, he didn't really freeze. You know, constantly they were lying and telling me that what I saw with my eyes and what I heard with my ears wasn't actually happening. And I resented that. And a lot of people resent that.
And Democrats coming into the night hope that the opposite would be true, that people would see that Biden really is great, and they felt that Trump had been lying about him.
How could that happen when he's deep into the aging process? Those things don't reverse themselves.
And Trump also is not exactly young. Brian Goldsmith, let's go to you. What are the logistics involved if, in fact, the Democrats want to replace Joe Biden?
I'm sure it's painful. I think what happens is the Democratic National Committee votes on a new candidate. If the candidate with the delegates and therefore the nomination, which is President Biden, were to decide to step down. I'm not an expert on the delegate rules. I don't think that is the big issue here. The big issue is inside the president's mind and, you know, what decision he wants to make for the future. And I'll tell you why this is so painful for me and lots of other Democrats. This is a good man. This is a good man who has been a very good president of the United States. He has done the thing that lots of people said was impossible 4 years ago. He has built bipartisan compromises around a whole host of major issues, from veterans issues to guns to infrastructure to microchips. He got a lot done. He brought the world together to stand up for Ukraine. And so there is not a lot of doubt among Democrats that he has the capacity to be president right now. The doubt is, does he have the capacity to beat Donald Trump right now? And this was a bad night. I mean, I'm not going to spin it. It was a really, really bad night. And it's especially awful when something reinforces the thing that we're most concerned about.
Brian, we are looking right now at live pictures. This is a watch party that is happening in Atlanta. This is the president and the first lady there. Let's listen in for a second.
Can you hear anything?
So this is happening right now. All these folks watched the debate together. It was told that they were going to stop by this. We see a lot of energy in this room. It'll be interesting to hear what the president says. Here's some of the First Lady.
For being here and for all your support. Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? Lie! Yes. So, Joe, I'm going to hand it over to you because we have such a great group of supporters here. So
we're going to sneak in a commercial break here. We'll be right back.